Hello and welcome to August episode of gojenn videocast. Today is Saturday, August 6th. This is going to be a look at how I set my traveler's notebook inserts up for the month of August and how they're working after the first 5 days or so. I tried one book July in my Color Crush planner, and while it worked, it did not make me happy. I love the setup in the Traveler's Notebook with inserts to keep my things separate in. So I have one insert that is bullet journal, and I have one that is just a regular journal diary. So here we go. I started my bullet journal off with a goals page because I think it's important to keep your goals in your face. Let them be the first thing you see when you open your bullet journal. Don't bury them somewhere that you'll never look at because you won't be seeing them. Keep your goals out front so that when you're making your list of things to get done, you can ask yourself, is this going to help me on my way to achieving my goals? Because that's a really good question. If it's not helping you on that way, is it maybe holding you back? So keep your goals in front of you, in your face. Then the next thing in my bullet journal is my future log. Since I started this insert for August, I've got September, October, November, December, and then 2017. So any appointments, birthdays, things I need to remember, trips we've planned, reservations that we've made, I have put them on here so that I don't forget anything and I can keep up with everything. And of course I can add to it as we get closer to the date, or I can use this to look at when I'm in the last week of a month, what's coming up soon. Next is my calendar for August, and although the crease right there is on a Thursday, that's kind of about when my weekend is going to kick in. So I have all of the appointments, places, things we're going to do. Everything is on that calendar, and it does start with Monday and ends on Sunday because that's the way my weeks go in my head. On the left is my tracker for the month, and on the right is my crafting tracker. I am a daily crocheter or knitter. I craft practically every day. So I keep up with what I'm working on each day, and that encourages me to keep going. And on the left, I'm tracking, it's, often called a habit tracker, but it's things like what was my mood this day, what did I track things like exercise, did I journal, did I practice Zentangle, which you're going to see that because that's something that I do to help calm myself down and kind of center myself. This is what that tracker and my craft log look like as of today, the 6th. And just filling in the squares for yes, I did this, no, I didn't, or I'll leave the square blank if I didn't do whatever. And on the right, I'm just filling it in with what craft projects I worked on. When I mentioned Zentangle, Zentangle is designs that are repeatable, and there is a really great challenge on Facebook and Pinterest, Instagram. It is Mindful Creativity with Tangles, and it is done by Michelle Buckman. So you can look her up and get, I believe it's on Facebook, where you can find that group, Mindful Mindful Creativity with Tangles. Look her up and you can get the tangles. Of course, this is just what I did to put my tangles in for the month. And this is how it looks after the first 5 days. I am putting each tangle for the day in both sides of the page. I don't know how this is going to go as I get further on into the month. If it's going to be, if the small spaces are just too small to do any good. So it's still a work in progress. We'll see how it goes as the month progresses. But this right now is really making me happy. This is my weekly layout. Again, Monday through Sunday. And the far right column is coming up. And that's so I can keep up with appointments and things that I have during the coming week. Below, I have weekly goals and Ravelry projects, which Ravelry is a website where people who knit, crochet, spin, and weave, and maybe dye, yarn, that kind of thing, can get together, and it's just a wonderful community of people out there helping one another. So this was how it looked when I drew it up. And here it is after several days of use. And I found my washi tape, so I added some of that just for beauty. This is making me exceedingly happy. Very, very happy. Because I can see at a glance, no matter when, what's coming up for the next several days. Because even if it's today, which is a Saturday, I've got coming up, and I'll put the day, like I've got a haircut on Tuesday, what we have planned for next weekend, that kind of thing. So I'm always able to just look at a glance and see what's coming up. I like that. That is very necessary for me. Then, these are on the left side page. This is my Ravelry summary for the month of August. Projects I want to do. I want to be aware that the Ravelinics are on Ravelry, and just like the Olympics. And they go through the last day of the Olympics. They began on the 5th, and I believe it's the 16th. Maybe it's the 21st. I think it's the 21st. I'm not sure. But I wrote down the things that I wanted to do for that challenge. And then on the right side of the page was just a list of everything I could think of that needed to be done. Whether it needs to be done today, tomorrow, next month, next week. I just put everything down so that nothing would be missed. And then I just turned the page and started in with my first daily, which was Monday, August 1st. And I have just gone on for the rest of the week. I decided to practice each tangle for the day that I was using back on the Mindful Creativity with Tangles. I would just use the tangle for the day and include it there on my list, my dailies. And that has made me happy too, because it's another way I'm getting to use them and reinforce the pattern in my mind. And so after the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I put up a new header for the weekend. And I have migrated unfinished projects from my last list and added in a bunch of new things that needs to be done this weekend if possible. I do work a Monday through Friday job out in the real world, so I try to get as much done on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as I can. So that's just the way my mind works. Most likely on Sunday evening, I will do another weekly setup, and then I will start with another list of things to just keep up with what's being done every day, and a new list of things, because even today's Saturday, I've been marking off things quite a bit today. And if you ever do a to-do list or a bullet journal, you know how much fun it is to mark something off your list. It's great. This is my pen bag that my daughter made for me. It has 3 zipper sections inside one bigger zipper section. So I have pens, washi tape, rulers, a little pair of scissors, and that can just go in my bag with me and make me very happy as well. I am currently working on reorganizing my sticker collection, so that will probably be a video all to itself, because it's one of those jobs that just looks too big to do, and then once I do it, it'll be easy peasy, but thinking about it just makes me cringe. And this is the new journal that I set up for August, and I just write every day as much or as little as I want to. I don't like having a set space for how much I can journal on any given day, so I just journal until I've journaled enough, and then I'll stop and start the next day. And that is very much the way I like it. And I just plan for this insert to go until it's full, or the end of July. If it seems like that's going to be close, the end of August. We'll just see how it's looking at the end of the month. And so, those are in my traveler's notebook, which I got from Foxy Fix on Etsy. I love it very much. That is one of the stitchy markers that is hanging from my band, because I do have an Etsy shop where I sell stitch markers. They're all movable and secure stitch markers, so if you crochet or knit or whatever your craft and you need a stitch marker, I have them in my Etsy shop that is called Stitchy Markers, so check it out if you're interested. They make a good gift if you have a crafty friend too, so keep that in mind. And thanks for watching this video. I do plan on keeping up with my bullet journal as the month and year continues. I'm loving the setup right now. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I really hope you will. Sometimes I do videos about my crafting, or sometimes they'll just be about my bullet journal, my notebook. Sometimes we go camping and I have camping pictures to share. But whatever, they'll be easily identifiable in the name of the video, so you don't have to worry if you don't want to watch one or the other. So I hope you will be back to see me next time in the next video. Until I see you, I hope you have a life filled with only love and laughter.